And what you frowning for is my need. Brother, let's talk about it. Oh, brother, let's talk about it. What's eating you up? Or you got some baby mama issues you're dealing with? Brother, let's talk about it. You're 2-year-old in hidden shoes and you don't know where your next meal's coming from. Brother, let's talk about it. Let's talk about life, let's talk about sex, let's talk about God, let's talk about you. Brother, let's talk about it. Cause we all need a shoulder to lean on in adversity. Here's mine. Come on, brother, let's talk about it. Let's talk about life, let's talk about God, let's talk about you, let's talk about me. Brother, let's talk about it. Brother, let's talk about it. I know sometimes life can get fuzzy and the future so blurry. You can talk about it. Sometimes all you need is some listening ears, someone to brag on to. Here I am. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about. Let's talk about all the things you really want to rap about. Ooh, brother, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about food. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about God. Let's talk about it. Ooh, let's talk about it.
Let's drop a comment and see what you won't do a lot of this. And I think this is better because you can do a lot more people into different. Let me know exactly where
let's
you
talk about life, let's talk about food, let's talk about God, let's talk about you, let's talk about her, let's talk about it. Ooh, better, let's talk
have a look
about
at
it.
today's called Wednesday. If you don't know, February 13th of every year is called Valentine's Day. And I think I'm not certain why it's called that. If you know why, please leave in the chat. Has anybody joined this chat, by the way? My people. All right. We have a lot to unpack today. A lot to unpack on today's show. I'm waiting to see. Okay, so I can see that Mr. Peter is in the chat. Mr. Peter, come on camera and engage with me. Use the console link. I want to eviscerate you live in What's true? We know everybody can watch this, but as much as possible, now what we're doing is just want to test. If you are joining this is a very first live. We've tried this before. Lots of people. We want to unpack today. What exactly is Valentine's Day? Today is the 18th. Exactly is Valentine's Day. Let's begin. If you do not know one decade of practice, public health, I'm a doctor, a physician, and we started podcasts to help people start new families by removing the barriers. We've done this for almost close to 2 years, we've got over 1,000 people into the studio, to 1,000 people. And if you are one of those people that are coming to the studio, give a shout out in the comments. We're starting a bit late, but from next week Tuesday, I'm definitely sure we'll start right on time. Right on time. We'll start on time. We'll have about 3 to 4 hours premium quality conversations. Okay? There's a link that you can follow. If you want to join in the conversation, just WhatsApp the number that is scrolling into my screen, and you'll get a link that you can use to bring the video up. I can see that Peter is saying he doesn't have the link for it. I don't understand what it is. You don't have the link for it. What exactly do you mean by that? If you follow the link, the console link, then the WhatsApp, you check it out. You should be able to join it. Just put the link in. Let me explain it. I'm not bringing external guests for now. I'm just bringing the internal community that we have. While I look, let's see what exactly is Valentine's Day. There's a Valentine's Day that is called there's Valentine's Day, which is like a TV show. But there's actually a definition of Valentine's Day. Let's go to the Urban Dictionary. This is Valentine's Day. Okay, so yes. Alright, so we have that's what Valentine's Day is. Women across the world celebrate Valentine's Day on 13th February. Technically, today is Valentine's Day. It's a day when women they buy themselves gifts. Okay, they buy gifts for themselves, and it's the day before Valentine's. I think it's more or less like if Valentine's Day had a consumption cost, probably it would be February 13th. Okay, so that's the Valentine's Day. So officially today is Valentine's Day. It's a day in which we start having a conversation. However, first. Okay, so join the chat. Let me know your comments. Come on the screen. Waiting for you. While we are waiting for people to join the stream, I have a couple of things. There's a conversation that we are having. That conversation is conversation has to do with why is it important for people to start their families on time? It's not. I understand almost around the world you have like global inflation. People have this. We all have these ideas that you need to put lots of things in place. You need the money. You need a house. Probably need a car. If you live in urban city, inflation is terrible. Where the city you are coming from? Okay, so people have all sorts of reasons why they can't start a family. We're here to help you get rid of this reason. We're here to make it easier for you. So there's a lot to unpack. Let's take some time and enjoy the music. Yeah, so we're back. Why exactly does it matter? We have lots of. Today matters because people think they have more time than they actually have. I know it's not a. This is not a. It's not a pleasant truth. But from the time you are born to the time you roughly have about 1,000 weekends. From the time you reach the age of 40, that's roughly like 2,000 weekends. So every single weekend counts. People will tell you that by the time you reach midlife, depending on most people, depending on the country you are from. If you are from a wealthy nation like the United Kingdom, the United Kingdom or the US, midlife for you now, maybe 45. But if you are from nations in Africa, nations like Nigeria, midlife tends to be around the age of 27. And the reason why is because the average life expectancy for a Nigerian citizen is 53, 54. So if you want to have children, it's best for you to start having them, particularly for women. We have a particular study that we're doing. It's a study around fertility. So when we have conversations around relationship and dating, I particularly come at it from the perspective of reproductive health, because the amount of time that people have if they want to have children diminishes the older you grow. There was a particular study that was done that shows that let's just get right into this. Look at this one. The study that was done. This was published by the Telegraph in 2010. That was about 18 years ago. The scientists discovered that about women lose 90% of their eggs by the age of 40. That's what, most of the time, the reason why it's really difficult for women to have conceived. If you have men that have any difficulty, the reason why she probably is having that difficulty more often than not at a much older age is because the quality of eggs available, they diminish. And so we're having this conversation from the point of view of health, because I know that some of you are going to join the conversation and you're going to say all sorts of things. When we had the event at Unilag, we had people come on. We had people who got angry because we made references to biology. And I think we had a couple of people who are in the video chat. Let's see if we can bring somebody in. Just hold on a minute. Let me see if we can add a guest. Okay, I want to see if we can Jijo, I'm bringing in Jijo. If you have anything you have to say. Okay, so members of our team, if you have the link, just click on the link and come into the chat. Okay? Do not be afraid. Bring yourself in. Do not fear. You are in safe hands. Right? I'm speaking to. As I can see that Lawal is in the chat. I see you're watching the video. So do not be afraid. Come into the chat. Let's have it. Exactly. You are at the Unilag event on Saturday. We had an event on Saturday alongside with the Imperial Performance Generation Network. It was a leadership conference. We spoke about people prioritizing starting their families. We want you to come into the chat. Let's hear what you have to say. Come into the chat. If you have the link, just come into the chat. The console link. We have people who are watching. We have like 10 people who are watching this. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you guys to join the chat. Okay. All right. Okay. So while we wait for others to join, it's meant to be a series of. Oh, Lois saying the music is too loud. Okay, Lois, you want to join the chat? So what we were watching, we said that today is Valentine's Day. If you can hear me, today is Valentine's Day, and it's Valentine's Day historically was prepared by the recent TV show, Parks and Recreations. And generally, today in which women celebrate themselves. Supposed to be like the day before Valentine's Day, and it's consolation prize. Even we don't have anybody that will do. I have a friend that will catch fire so let's say good evening everyone. Okay, so I can see that Esther is in the chat. So let's bring you in. If you want to join, if you can hear me and you want to join the live stream, we're going to place the link. Those people are in the lobby, to that call lobby. We place the console link in the list that you can join. If anything, there's anybody in the checklist group that's listening to me, please copy the console link and put it in the lobby so that folks can join in this conversation. We're starting a bit late. Like we said much earlier on, it's a test run. If this works fine, we'll do a lot of this. And then, as a result of doing a lot of this, we're able to bring in feedback across the world. So the goal is to bring in professionals. The goal is to make it possible for those of you. We want to help you guys. You guys, you have your back. Those of you are coming. This is like a family stuff. This is like a one-on-one. We have a relationship. So for those of you who have come on the show, physically on the show, I know lots of you are single, and I want to help you. I want to ensure that these people who are members of these are small community, you guys, you can start families, right? Happy, productive, engaging families. Alright? If you want to join the chat, so I'm talking to Mr. Peter. Put the link, the console link. Just help me with the email. Help us out with the console link. I'm placing the WhatsApp so that people can join me with the video. We need to bring people into the conversation. Okay, so Lois, I see you. I hear you. It's Lois. Lois is saying that the background music is making it difficult to hear. No problem. We'll take care of that. Esther is in the chat. Esther, I hail you. Hope you guys had a great time on Sunday after you got back. I'd like to hear your thoughts on the event. And then if you're joining this live chat as a result of being at the Saturday event, the SPGN event, just drop a comment in the chat so that we can welcome you. We have a lot to unpack today. Hope you guys who are Nigerians, I hope constantly. We'll play our theme song for you. I'll take a minute back, enjoy the song. Now we'll come back. So we'll hear the theme song. Just
Oh, yeah, and what you frowning for is my deed. Brother, let's talk about it. Oh, brother, let's talk about it. What's eating you up? Or you got some baby mama issues you're dealing with? Brother, let's talk about it. If a 2-year-old is knitting shoes and you don't know where your next meal's coming from, brother, let's talk about it. Let's talk about life, let's talk about sex, let's talk about God, let's talk about you. Brother, let's talk about it. Cause we all need a shoulder to lean on in adversity is mine. Come on, brother, let's talk about it. Let's talk about life, let's talk about God, let's talk about you, let's talk about me. Brother, let's talk about it. Brother, let's talk about it. I know sometimes life can get fuzzy and the future so blurry. You can talk about it. Sometimes all you need is some listening ears, someone to brag on to here I am. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about life, let's talk about you. Let's talk about sex, let's talk about let's talk about all the things you really want to rap about. Ooh, brother, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about food. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about God. Let's talk about it. Ooh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about life, let's talk about food, let's talk about God, let's talk about you, let's talk about heart, let's talk about it. Ooh, brother, let's talk about it.
yeah, I'm back. All right, so let's see what we have here. We have 4 people in the chat. Well, that's not bad for a live chat. We have 4 people in. Hey, Raphael, it's good to see you. Raphael, do you miss us? Oh my God, wow, Unilag. Raphael, do you miss us? Do you miss us? Okay. Live chat. It's easy to join. So there's a link that will be coming up shortly. If you don't join live chat and you're in the lobby, just use the lobby link to join the live chat. You can click on it. All right, so you guys come. So again, so we're back to for those people who are on Saturday. A couple of things we could not complete on Saturday, and the reason why we couldn't complete them was because we had like time restrictions. Why exactly? Why is it important for you to prioritize starting your own family? Okay, particularly if you're a woman. I mentioned much earlier. It's important because of this. Yes, people don't like to hear the truth. I mean, I have to tell you the truth. By the time you are 90% of your eggs are gone. And so the reason, if you go to fertility clinics, the reservoir of potential eggs, they will tell most women above the age of 30 that the amount of eggs you have is just about 10% of the eggs. For example, in this particular study that we're looking at on the screen, there was a research that was done by the University of St. Andrews and Edinburgh. Okay, and it was the first to collate the actual decline of ovarian risk. What does that mean? That means when they did the research, they found out it shows that on average woman is born with 300,000 potential eggs. They decline fast. Most times by the age of 30, just 12% are more, and by the age of 40, just 2%. Okay? A lot of women will grow up at the age of 40, say they want to have children. The reason why they have difficulty is not because there's anything majorly wrong with them. They just waited too long. Most of their eggs have been gone, and they are trying to have children with old eggs. And so that's the study we have. I'm not saying this. It's the study we're looking at. As a result, you have to prioritize. And that's what we're here for. What decisions do you have to make over the course of the month? If you are particularly in that age range, you are in that decision making age range. Anything from the age of 20, the age of 30 as you're single, you're not dating anybody seriously with the intention of having children. If you are in that particular point, you need to stop, you need to watch it. That's what this life is generally focus on. We also focus on questions. We try to bring people to the chat and focus on questions that you might have. All right, I need to get your engagements on this. I mean, let's get your engagements because I feel like I'm just speaking to myself. All right. So if you are in the chat, let me hear your thoughts. Let me hear your thoughts on what you've been discussing so far. Because Phoenix is typing in the Phoenix, good evening. How are you doing? Shout out to Phoenix. Shout out to Raphael. Shout out to Esther, Matthew, to Lois. Okay, I think Lois is. Oh my God, Lois is. I can see Lois. Please talk to us. Lois, you're live. Talk to me, Lois. How you doing? Shout out to Lois. You have to say something now. I mean, you can't just keep quiet. I'm going to make you famous, Lois. What's your thoughts so far? What are your plans for tomorrow, by the way? Where's Valentine's Day? Can you hear me? Yes, I'm listening. Can you hear me? You can't watch yourself on YouTube. So if we're going to do this, you have to leave YouTube. Because you can't watch yourself on YouTube. You have to leave YouTube. Just disengage from your YouTube. Can you hear me? Noise to me, I can't hear you. I can't check it out. Okay? You have somebody else. Who's lost the lives, by the way? Okay, can you hear my audio? No, I'm not hearing people say that you can only hear the background audio. If you're going to come on, you have to your cameras. You can't have this conversation if you refuse to put your camera on. Okay. I'm not saying, oh my God, Peter is. Let's see what Peter says. Peter says that Are you advocating that we should get our partner pregnant? I'm not advocating any such thing. Okay. If you want to impregnate somebody, please do not use this live stream as an excuse. What I'm saying, in essence, is that if you want to if having children is important for you, it's important for you to do it early. There's a reason why it's important. If having children is important, I'm not saying that women can't get pregnant at much older ages. I'm just saying that it's important for them to prioritize it, particularly if they want to have children. You have to prioritize it, and that means that you have to get to people who are interested in starting families. This idea in which people date for long periods of time. This idea in which people date for long periods of time, and they don't set deadlines for when they are going to get to start families. It's a bad idea. That's this girl was saying. Right. Okay. Seems as if I'm doing consistent this time. Also that people. I'm waiting for you guys to join me. Okay? Let's unpack this. Phoenix is saying he's hearing more of background sound. We've turned the background sound down. Okay, so let's get back to what we're saying. So this is a teaching question. Most of you don't get to hear the video. Most people don't get to hear this. I'll read out a couple of things. The study you have on the screen for reference is saying that on average, women are born with 300,000 potential eggs, that the womb declines at a much faster rate than people are actually taught. Okay, I'll emphasize that this is, you can see the part on the screen. You see, it shows that women on average, women are born with 300,000 potential eggs. That this pool declines at a much faster rate than first thought. Okay, what that means is that by the age of 30, right, there are only 12% left on average. If a woman who is 30 years old, 90% of her eggs have been shed. Right? So that's why it's important for you. It's important for you to prioritize. If you want to have children, and if you want to have children with somebody that you care about, it's important. That's what we're saying. Right. I think we've I think we'll wrap it up here. Just wrap it up. This is a quick brief question. If you want us to continue, let me know in the comments. If not, Peter is saying he can't hear anything. Okay, Peter is saying that you can't hear me. Alright, we will work on that. We have to work on the audio. There is no background music playing. People say that this. Okay, so can you guys hear now? Is it better now? Let me know in the comments if it's better. Okay, so Fun Splash, I can see you. Fun Splash would work on that. Peter says Okay, you can't hear anything. Okay, we'll also work on that as well. I think I've read this. No such thing. I'm not advocating any such thing. All right, so we'll work on that. Okay, so that's where we're going to close things today. Are there more people in the live? If you're joining the live and you're part of the conversation, come on camera if you want. Just come on camera. Let me hear you. Let me have you on camera. Okay, let me hear your thoughts. Let's hear your thoughts. We'll post. There's a link. The link to join the there's a link to join the chat. Come on camera right now. Is there anybody else? I think we've dragged this for as long as we can. All right, so guys, thank you very much for being a part of our first test broadcast. It's almost 9:00. Most of you have to go to bed. So for those who are in Nigeria, so we'll take this and then we'll do this more frequently. Yeah. Have a nice one.